So this song comes on, and this song's never on the radio. It's a very niche song. So at first I think I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this song's on. And then my eyes start tearing up because it brought me back to that place. And just all of a sudden my heart just goes, and I just feel the love pouring in, and I just tears start coming down my eyes because I'm like, I'm there. I'm feeling love. Okay? So here is where I can explain God's nature. So immediately what arises in me is, oh my God, should I cry? Like, what if other people see me? And the fact that itself was arising, that's already a symptom of an ego contraction. So because when you're in the heart, you see everybody as yourself. You experience love. And that place is so pure. It is so pure that there's no doubt that it is creation, it is God, it is Christ. Call it any name you want. It is that which is your very essence. Love, bliss. That's what you are. So then to continue back to the story, I start walking out the store, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna cry, whatever. I'm just feeling it. I was feeling so much love, and tears are just streaming down my face. What was interesting was that, I mean, I was in a vibration that was very high, and no one could even look at me. Like, no one even looked at me. I was in line. The woman in line couldn't even. I just wanted to tell everybody I loved them so much. That's how powerful it was. But at the same time, like I said, there was an ego contraction setting in that was closing me off from the love. Because that's what we are. We are the love, and we close ourselves off from it. So then it starts to go away. I walk outside. I'm about to get to my car, and it comes back, and it's just like, oh, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And I'm just sobbing like a baby driving. I'm just crying like a baby. I just love, so much gratitude, so much love. And I call my girlfriend, left her a message sobbing, I love you so much. So this place is real. Many of us never touch it at all. And that's when, you think when it's like just hippies talking about, oh, love is everything, love is God, No, it's for real. It is for real. And so essentially what the sorrow of this is that once you experience it, you know what true openness is. The whole spiritual path brings you to the heart, fully open. And the sorrow of it is that not only do I often close myself off from it, from the love, but once you experience the openness, you know what it looks like to be open, you know what it feels like. And the sorrow is everybody closes themselves off from God. They create a separation themselves. We learn to do this as kids. We grow up in society where our parents' hearts are closed. The teachers we go to in school are closed. The kids, all the kids especially the kids who act out for attention, all they want is love. Everybody wants love. That's the whole fucking thing. Sorry for the profanity, but that's how powerful it is. I just have to express it. So how do we open the heart? First, we can begin with the physical aspects of our body. So we begin stretching. We begin doing some yoga. Once we do some yoga, we begin to become very tuned into the chakras. And you notice, and you'll become aware of certain people or places that when you feel very constricted, a little bit contracted, and it's a symptom of being your heart is closed is that you're feeling very selfish. Your thoughts are very much on yourself. You're very much in your ego. meaning your thoughts are just you're totally wrapped up in the I. There are people that you don't see. So as soon as there's any separation between you and another person, you know your heart is closing. So those are just symptoms of it. So you start with the physical, the gross. The reason we make such poor choices with our health is because our hearts are already closed. If they were open, the foods that nourish our energetic being in our hearts, we wouldn't be attracted to them at all. Really, we would eat just enough to sustain our physical bodies, and that's it. It wouldn't even arise in us to eat stuff like sweets. It just wouldn't come up. So that's the physical. Then we become starting to get into the emotional components, the energetic components, and that is where yoga is good for opening, but also you can do things like shadow work and therapy to start to really get into maybe there's specific traumas that are directly related to when life just became too much as a kid, and you just started to close down your feeling awareness, which is your heart. And then as you progress, you'll start to have very profound heart openings in which you feel one with the entire universe. You feel, maybe this is just a connection with one person, and you can experience it, or possibly maybe it's just by yourself at first. My challenge is doing it with people. That's why experiencing it with my girlfriend for the first time ever was the first person I truly connected to on a deeper level. And then as you progress, it's all just love. The whole thing. The whole thing. Everything. One big field of awareness. One consciousness of God. Of love. Hopefully that is helpful. Namaste.